Hey, my friends, another day at the office. Today is March 18th, 2025, and I'm out in the woods picking lonely pine needles. Why am I out in the woods picking these lonely pine needles? And I strive to pick them between 13 and 20 inches long. Well, people buy them off me, and people buy them off me to make crafts, and the crafts they make, they sell for large amounts of money. So they don't quabble what they pay for them. They pay for these an 18-ounce order. An 18-ounce order, they will pay $41 for gross, and that's for mailing tax, sales tax, and everything. And by the time it's all said and done, I end up making $27 and change from an 18-ounce order. Now I sell smaller orders and I get more money. I sell larger orders and I get less money. But my average is $27 in my pocket per 18 ounces over a month's time, and I sell 100 pounds a month. And I'm going to show you what I picked today, guys. What I picked today, I picked 5 pounds, and what 5 pounds is $112 worth, and it took me 2 hours to pick these. So let me show you real quick what I picked. Right here in my hand is around $18 worth. That's 8 ounces right there in my hand. In my hand is 8 ounces, and that there took a little good 15 minutes to pick that. That's over 400 lonely pine needles. Now I'm putting them in the bag, then I'm going to show you what's in the bag. Now what's in the bag here, guys, is 5 pounds. That's what's in this bag. It's 5 pounds. Now that 5 pounds in that bag, if I were to sell them in 18-ounce batches, it would come out to 4 18-ounce batches, and I would have a little left over. So I'm going to call it, in my pocket would be 27 times 4, and with the change and then with the little extra, I'm going to call it $112 in my pocket, and around $165 to $170 gross. That's what I picked right here today in 2 hours time at the office out here in the woods. And I sell these every day, just about every day I've been selling them, and March is my busiest time of year, so I've been out here picking every single day. I don't make a video every day, but I do come out and pick. I was out here yesterday picking as I sold yesterday. I was out here the day before that. I've been coming out here every day, and I'm trying to catch up with my stockpile. I like to keep a 20-pound stockpile minimum, because I sell these so frequently, I gotta have them stocked up. And the thing is, not only do I pick them, I have to take them home, I have to soak them, agitate them in the sink with a shot glass of water, a shot glass of vinegar, and a shot glass of dish soap, and I shake them around, agitate them, push them up and down, warm water in the sink. Then I take them out after 3 minutes, put them in a secondary sink, let them drip dry. Then I tie them into a bundle. Then I repeat, do it again. I do it 8 ounces at a time. And then I do 1 ounce bundles. I do 1 ounce at a time. But I crisscross them in the sink, and I'll put 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. I'll put like 6 of them in the sink, put them up and down, agitate them, then pick them out 1 ounce at a time. And then I'll put them in a secondary sink, and then I'll tie them, bundle them. Then I put them all outside in the sun to dry. I'll let them dry for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, they go in the bag in the house, an open bag where they get air. Then I put them up for sale. They become part of my stockpile. And then as I sell, they move out, and I come back out and I pick and repeat and do it again. And I've been doing this for a long time. Well, since I moved down here, because at one point I had these things were a foot deep in my front yard, and they were a foot deep in my front yard, and they were a fire hazard. And I raked them all up, and I tried to get the garbage man to take them. They wouldn't take them. I had to drag them all in my backyard in a big fire pit and burn them all. And also I had them falling in the backyard, and I've been burning them in the fire pit. And it took days to do all this. And then I started Googling, what could I do with these things, because each tree will drop a pound a day. I mean, big full-grown trees. And so I found out I could sell them. I found out I could sell them online. People buy them in different states. They use them to make crafts. They make a lot of money with the crafts that they make. So what I did was I started selling them back when I first moved down here. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know it was going to happen. It was like an experiment. What happened was I sold a pound a week or a pound a month. 5 years fast forward, I'm selling 100 pounds a month plus. I'm selling over 1,200 pounds a year. And it's a large market, and I never realized how big the market was. Now I'm finding out it's a very large market. A lot of people do this. A lot of people come in, learn it, and they like to do it, and they make money out of it. It's almost like an artist that paints a painting on a canvas and sells it for a large amount of money. People will weave these mats that they hang on a door, on a wall, and they'll weave images into the mat, and they'll sell the mat for $500 or more. And the baskets they weave, they'll put intricate designs in these baskets, and they'll sell them for $200-300. And it's a really craft that takes time to learn. And the Native American Indians have done this for hundreds of years. And some people try to replicate what the Native American Indians made. And not only that, they also use these longleaf pine needles to make plant holders that hang from the ceiling that you put a plant in a pot and hang it. They make backpacks that people go out with, just like the Native American Indians made backpacks with these too. I mean, just stuff that they make a lot of stuff that people will put in their house and display because it looks fantastic and it's beautiful artwork. And people buy this. A lot of people buy this, just like they buy a wreath to hang on the door. They'll buy these. And 99% of your wreaths that hang on the door are made, well, I wouldn't say 99, large percentage of them are made from these longleaf pine needles. And you see with them wreaths that hang on a wall, a door go for. They go for, I mean, a good one that's made really good, dipped in wax or dipped in something where it's not going to age, they sell for, $30, $50. And just picture buying 18 ounces of these and making 15 of them and selling them for $30 each. I mean, you're making money. What money? You spend a little money, you make a little money. Like an artist goes out and buys paint and a canvas to paint on, and then he sells the painting for $1,000 or something. It's the same thing. And anybody could do this. They don't grow everywhere, guys. They only grow in certain zones. It is work. It is labor. It is physical. Don't be fooled. You have to think about it. I'm picking 400 of these make 1 ounce, make 8 ounces. 50 of these make a pound. 50 of these make an ounce. Now here's one I'm trying to show you. There's 3 needles on one bud. That's how it is, 3 on 1. Now this is a short needle. I wouldn't use that. I pick them. I strive to pick them 13 inches or longer. So because I do that, that's why I have a large customer base. And because I pick them so long, I also try to pick them fresh. And if they're fresh, people like that. They like them fresh, they like them long. So that's what I strive to do. So I'll go under a tree. Here's a long one here. This one here is very long. This is about 15 inches long. It's 3 of them. It's 15 inches long, this one, believe me. So this is what the people love to use when they weave. Because the longer the pine needles are, the longer they can weave with them. And the longer they can weave, the better they can weave. And the better they can weave, the better their product looks and the more money they make when they sell their product. Because if they weave with the short ones, it takes longer to make their whatever they're making. So they like the long ones. But people also do buy the short ones that are 5 inches long and stuff. They're a different kind of longleaf pine. They're not longleaf pine needles. They're something different. But they do use them too, and there are people that use them. But all my customers use these longleaf pine needles, and they buy from me. And I have tons of customers. And I have customers that come and go. I have customers that come in the trade and weave stuff, and I have customers that get old, retire, and leave the trade. And then I have new customers that learn how to weave. They go to school for it. They go to take a couple classes. They learn how to weave. And they do it. They do it at home part-time. And they make money on the side. It's a little side hustle besides working 9 to 5. And me, this is my full hustle, selling these things. So I sell these, and I make good money selling them. And it took a long time to get into it. Not only do I sell these guys, I sell vintage books. And I've been doing this for a while too. And I've been so busy right now with these lonely pine needles. I have been out every single day picking, every day. And just picking like what I pick, 5 pounds, come out 5, 6, 7 pounds. Every day. Just trying to keep up with my sales. That's all I'm trying to do, is keep up with what I'm selling. So, and once I get it under control, I get a handle on it, and I get like a 50-pound stockpile, I'll feel comfortable. Because I've been selling these for a long time, I know the deal. When you get hit one day and you sell 20 pounds, 25 pounds, and you're all out of, your stockpile's empty, then you're running out here frantic trying to pick them, because you got 2 days to mail them out. And you're frantic trying to pick them really fast. It's not a good atmosphere. I mean, it works. I've done it before. I had sold 20 pounds at once, and I had to come out and pick from 6 in the morning till 6 at night. So it has happened, and it does happen. It happens a lot. And because I've been doing this for a long time, my customers expect my product to be out within 2 days. And all of my stuff goes out priority, and they get it right away. I have a very good rating because I'm right on time with this stuff. I don't play around. I don't keep my customers waiting. I mail the stuff out as soon as possible. And I mail it out, and I'm very careful how I pack it so it don't get damaged. So, and I put a lot of time into cleaning them and stuff. And my customers appreciate that, and they keep coming back. And I give extra. All my steady customers get a lot of extra pine needles, Longleaf, and they really appreciate that. So look, guys, anybody could do this. They grow in zones 7, 8, and 9. They grow up as far as, I guess, Maryland, down as far as Florida. They don't grow in the real cold states. They don't grow in the real cold states. I don't believe they do. And they don't grow all over every state. They only grow in certain parts. They grow out west as far as Texas, as far as I know. And they only grow in different areas of the state. They don't grow everywhere. But some people pick their own. Some people don't have time to pick their own. They're working a 9 to 5. They just buy them off of me. It don't matter, because if they weave one basket and sell it for $300, they made way over the $40 they paid for them, and then they'll weave a bunch of other stuff with that 1 pound or 18-ounce order. An 18-ounce order, they could weave like 5 baskets or more, so they could really make a ton of money off of it if they're good. And even worst scenario, if they sell them for little bits of money, they're still going to make way more than what they paid for the pine needles. And when I say little bits of money, I mean if they sell a basket for $50, because it is intricate work and it is hard to do. But a majority of the baskets that I see sell online, you could Google it, Longleaf pine needle baskets, and you'll be surprised. Look at the artwork. Really look these things over and see what they go for. And see how much time, look at the artwork, how they're made, like a painting. And how much time is put into them. And why these people get what they ask for them. Because it's an art. It is an art. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Making money with Gary. And I got a few more things up my sleeve. Just watch my videos. Check out my videos. Check out my vintage book selling. Look at that. Look at what I make selling vintage books. It's a big market too. I buy them all the time in the thrifts. I make big money. I make big money selling the books. I make good money. I really do. I move around 100 books a month. I move 100 pounds of Longleaf pine needles a month. I average around $30, $35 a book. Some books I sell for 10, some I sell for 100, but the average price comes out to around $30, $35 a book. The Longleaf pine needles, the average price is $27 per 18-ounce order, 1 pound, 2 ounces. And that's the average overall because I sell smaller orders and larger orders. So look guys, I'm getting into a new thing I'm doing, gemstones. So that's going to be my next thing, the gemstone thing. Watch my videos. I do have videos on the gemstones. I've been doing it. I talk about it a lot. I'm trying to get it going, but right now I'm stuck in pine needle mode. Once I get caught up with these pine needles, I can get into the gemstones. All right guys, over and out.